Wait, please. Hands over. You can for him to talk a few times.
It was founded by the British in 1906 for the sons and nominees of chiefs, paramount chiefs. This is where you find a lot of people in the civil service are breeds from this school. So every time there's a government, be it military or civilian, we must have our own kith and kin in that government. That one is Liverpool. So they all have British names except for one. This is Manchester. And there are two others of the same design. You have London and you have Paris. Paris originally was Berlin, but following the defeat of the Germans, was in the Second World War, they decided to change it to Paris. But the other time the German ambassador was here, we are trying to prevail on him to help build one for us, which we shall name Berlin or Frankfurt. And at each end you have an annex. One annex is in, the other annex is at the other end, and the town masters decide in there. We don't allow females to stay in the annexes. This is an all-boys school. Originally designed for 360 pupils. Each town is supposed to be holding 90 pupils. But because of the desire for the school, we have, at times we go up to 800, at times 900, depending on how much you can accommodate. But it's a big stress on us, accommodation and all.
So what is it that you do at the school?
Oh, I am a teacher here.
You're a teacher here.
I teach English and literature in English.
And how long have you been teaching at both schools?
I came here in 83. I came here in 83. I had a department of languages. I've been here since 83. Came with my children, very small. They've all completed secondary school now. And I hope I won't appear this way. When the British were found in this place, they decided on a beautiful location for their school, their government school. You have the hospital within stone's throw. You have the former railway station. You have the police barracks within the same radius. Then you have the police station, which is not far from here. Then the post office is just across the road, outside the compound. You know, in those days, the principal of both schools was the chief education officer for the provinces. Whatever decisions he took were binding on all other schools, but there weren't many schools anyway. So they made sure they located their school within easy reach of all the important government areas. Ministry of Works is just across the road. You have electricity just across the road. Although from my time here, we've had 3 different power stations built. The old one, which is now there, housing the offices. Then they built this other one down here when I was a schoolboy here. Now they built in this other one, which was donated by, I think, Denmark. So we've had 3 powerhouses since my own stay here. One as a schoolboy, 2 as a schoolboy, the other one as a teacher here. You're going to put me on your... It is.
Both School is a powerful institution.
It is a powerful institution.
Why?
Well, we have representatives in every government in this nation. Civilian, military, right from independence. We had our own representatives there, and we are ministers. As I told you, it was originally meant for the sons and nominees of paramount chiefs. It did not matter whether you were very clever or not, as long as you did not originate from a paramount chief or you did not have his support, you didn't enter both school. This is why you have them all over the civil service, or you used to have them all over the civil service. So up to Form 3, what used to be junior Cambridge, some went into the civil service, and they rose up through the rungs of the ladder, and so became permanent secretaries and whatnot. In almost every department, you have them there. Every department. I myself attended this school. My only son attended it.
So do you intend to stay and continue teaching at this school?
Well, until I have a better job. I'd rather prefer to stay here.
So what would you like to see happen with the school?
Well, if we can have the accommodation problem eased by having 2 or 3 more towns, because we have quite a big space. All this area belongs to both schools. That will help us a great deal. Our problem is accommodation.
So you want the school to develop?
Yes, we want it to develop. That is very true. Because we are always pressed or pushed to the corner when it comes to admission. Form 1, 6th form, or even students who want to transfer from Freetown and other schools. So we always have that problem. We cannot accommodate all because we have limitations. Dormitories and even the classrooms. We have those limitations here. Land. And even between here and that street, 1 dormitory can stand here. 1 dormitory can stand here. Even here, 1 dormitory. We utilize the area now to do, like I am doing. This is just part of my harvest. The boys are still harvesting. Have banana trees all around. We can house in 1 more dormitory. Private water supply system here. As long as there's electricity, we'll always have water. You see it overflowing from my overhead tank.
So is the school open now?
No, we're still not reopened.
When do you expect to open the school?
Well, we really don't know. We're waiting to hear from SLTU.
What is it that you need to open the school back?
When?
What is it that you need to open the school?
Well, in the first instance, we did not receive selective entrance results, what they call a national primary school exam. That brings in the Form 1 students. Then even the O and A level exams are still not been marked.